Slav, could you please do us the honor?
I wanted to make a screenshot because last week I had a deep fake from our CEO. The same like you, yeah. Okay. But it's here on my WhatsApp, I can show you after. He was asking me to sign something in private that he's gonna buy a Greek company. I was thinking that he's gonna buy you. And I was like, okay, perfect. I'm gonna sign. But then I realized that he's asking me to sign something in external company. And I was like, why? Why I have to sign it? I pinged him in Teams and he said, no, that's not me. It's real, it's my phone. But the same like this deep fake here. So be aware. That was yours. Oh, it's mine. Okay. Okay, let's get started. There was a video, if I'm not wrong. Yes. Can you turn on the song, the volume? There is no volume. Okay, I'm gonna be the volume. First of all, I would like to say big thank you to Panos and the whole TicTac team. I would like to say big thank you also to the Panathinaikos team and Panathinaikos football management for this great tour today. Wish them luck tomorrow. I want to see you in the next stage, and on the next stage just to invite us, of course, to be on the stadium. And it was super exciting today to see the history and to feel the history, because I believe many of you have been to the big stadiums, you know, it's luxury, but this is a history, and it was amazing. This is what we do with many sport clubs worldwide. We protect their data, we develop custom solutions, we make them to be always on that point where they can rely on their data. They can always have disaster recovery, security, protection, everything that those guys from TicTac, they can deliver to you. This is what we do with many, many, many partners across the globe, with sport clubs. But I'm super proud to say that in Greece, there is only one partner who actually managed to do this one, and those are the guys from TicTac Data Recovery. First of all, welcome to everyone. I was here in Athens back in January. Back in January, maybe you saw some Acronis signs across the city. Have you noticed? Yes? No? 220 people from Acronis were in Athens back in January because we had our global sales kickoff sessions here. Athens is not just an important territory for us to come here and organize the event. Greece, Mediterranean, Bulgaria, of course, we're in Bulgaria. We have one of the biggest R&D of Acronis in Bulgaria. It's important to develop the territory. It's important to protect the business. And that's why we rely on TicTac. But once we talk about Greece, there is something which I was promising to Panos for many, many times. And this time I want to invite Panos, don't go away, please come on the stage. Yes, because you asked me a couple of times for something different. Because we have platinum partners, we have gold partners, we have different kind of metal partners. But TicTac, as a partner, as a name, they do something different. And for the first time in Greece, I would like to say that TicTac are our pro partner for security. So congratulations, Panos.
Thank you.
This is not just an award, this is an expertise. So they know how to secure, how to protect the infrastructure. But the second thing that I was looking at your slides, disaster recovery champion Europe, I was listening to you. How many servers you have in disaster recovery?
I don't even remember.
But you're also pro partner for disaster recovery. By the way, Svetlin, could you give me the award?
I need Mike on the stage also. Mike?
Mike, this is for the first time that we give this award across the region. It's from our global channel chief,
Thank you.
Alex. And I wanted to make it here today in Athens because, guys, we started with you 5 years ago, and I remember you.
I was the one that was very afraid to commit.
How can I pay? How can I pay? Today
So
he's paying 50 or maybe 100 times more from what I was asking
and
him
we are
5
happy.
years ago.
And we are happy to pay because you are happy, yet you get the service. But I think this award goes to our team. Of course. TicTac is the team behind me and Panos.
This is very, very important, yeah.
Yeah, but you will see the team along the sessions. Yeah. Thank you very much, Slav.
Very well deserved, guys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Keep the good work. I was promising Diamond Award, but this is also a good one. It's a pro
Do we get
award.
some money with that, or it's only the award?
Bulgarian leva.
That's finished. We know that, man.
I have a lot.
You have euro now. We know that.
I feel that, by the way. Today when we landed, 35 cents for a mineral water, I was telling to the guys, it's crazy. I mean, in Sofia, if you come to Sofia, just be prepared. Now, I want to say that TicTac team, they are heroes. This is how I see them. Why they are heroes? Because if you scan this one, it's not quishing. Please scan it if you have your mobile phones. If not, we're going to send it to you. This is our cyber threat report for half to 2025. In this report, you're going to see a lot of bad things. You're going to see a lot of, let's say, cyber attacks, phishing attacks, actually all those percentages that I put on the slide there in this report. That's why you need to protect your business, because it's happening every single minute. The increase is going up like a rocket. And this is thanks to the AI. That's why I'm saying that TicTac are heroes, and they can protect your business. When I say heroes, maybe you know this graph, in which graph you know, everyone can see yourself, everyone can see the company, where it's standing. For example, Acronis, as a company, we believe that we are your ally because we are providing the platform from where you get the service. But if you look into the heroes down there, the mastery, those are the guys from TicTac. This is actually what they do. They are a master in cybersecurity. They are the master of the data protection, and that's why you can always rely on them with our alliance with them. So this is what I want to mention. Now, coming back to the presentation, we have several slides others that I want to show you. Really interesting, of course, AI. Everyone is talking about AI. And if we look into the AI, AI is like a storm. It's like a big storm which is coming like a tornado. And everyone is showing you, I'm doing this one with AI, I'm doing this one with AI. AI is everywhere, right? But looking into the business worldwide, how it's growing and how it's evaluating, currently the AI market, it's evaluating on $44 billion. It's growing 3 times year over year. This is massive. And most of the companies are thinking about, hey, can I spend some money instead of this? Can I spend them on AI? Because I have new workloads. I have agents everywhere. I need to protect them. And this is the area in which Acronis is also looking for AI. Why? Because if you have something in the past that was half manual, now it should be automated. Do you know how many companies in the States are using, as a percentage, AI? 95% of the companies in the States are using AI. 93% of the cyber leaders in the States are using AI. And 23% of the companies in Europe are using AI. So this is a number that is going to evaluate in the next couple of years, and this is where we look for. This is where our vision is going. Acronis is spending huge amount of R&D efforts, time, hours, and developments in the AI. This is where we go. But once we look the mountain of the development, the mountain of the spends, most of the companies, even in the past year, they still invest as a number one in cybersecurity. 74% of the software spend in the last 12 months was in cybersecurity. This is where we go, and why you need to think about software which is going to be for cybersecurity. Because there are going to be a lot of new AI workloads, a lot. Those AI workloads, they need to be protected. Most of us, we know about agents, but there are going to be models, vector databases, orchestration, governance, data pipelines. This needs to be protected. For this, we need security. So think about for security investment that is going to protect your business. If we look into the Acronis, I like this, AI that you can see and touch. You can touch our AI. You can play with it in the console. And in the next couple of slides for the innovation roadmap, I'm going to invite Svetlin, where we're going to show you things like Gen AI protection, like cyber chat and cyber employee, like remote session summaries. First of all, remember, we're going to protect you from the AI innovation storm with Acronis. Now, maybe you know Svetlin. Do you know Svetlin, most of you? You know it? You know him? Svetlin, a few words about yourself? Yeah, turn it on. Okay, if there is no battery, I'm going to use the minutes. Svetlin is our senior solutions engineer across the region. He's one of the best techies that I know. He's always there. He always can help you with anything technical. And I love TicTac team because they got all the knowledge from him, and they have, of course, a great experience. But Svetlin is always there. Svetlin, thanks a lot for this one. A couple of words for yourself.
Yeah, I'm a solution engineer at Acronis, and together with Slav and my colleagues, we help TicTac. I help from the technical standpoint. So before any sales happens, you need technical consultancy to see how the things need to be organized, how they need to be set up. Is another thing the right solution for the use case? So then me and my colleagues, we step in and we help from the technical standpoint.
And I'm going to stop Svetlin because he can talk for hours.
Yeah.
So let's continue with the innovation roadmap. I'm going to show you 5 powers today. Those 5 powers are actually where we're going to spend our investment and our R&D time in the next couple of months. I decided to split the areas in AI, M365, because it's everywhere. Data protection, you know that we can do backup. We know how to do disaster recovery. We do disaster recovery and complete cyber protection. The 4th pillar is interesting, cyber frame. This is a new functionality inside of our platform that can help you if you want to get out from VMware, because you know what's going on with VMware worldwide. The 5th pillar, it's cyber security, and this is the area we're going to show you what we do for cyber security with AI. Starting with the first one, we're looking deeply into the growth in terms of AI features that we have in our platform. Many of you, whenever they see Acronis, maybe they think about, okay, Acronis is a great backup solution, great data protection solution. But once we look back in the history, 2017 is the first AI functionality that we have in the platform. And this is active protection. With few words, Svetlin, how works the active protection? What is doing the active protection?
It works absolutely in a fully automated way. So you see here from Panos and Mike what are they doing in order to protect your data. And this is one of the things that helps them to prepare the environments in order they to be protected. So we need to protect before the incident, during the incident, and after the incident. And this is helping us exactly to protect before the incident. It works in a fully automated way.
This is actually our hero selling feature once we talk about ransomware. There is no AI antivirus engine behind. There is no signature-based technology, and this protection can help you to sleep well. But once we look into the next years, 2019, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, and even in the future, we're going to go into the managed intelligence platform, because those features that you see here that has the AI capabilities, they're going to grow. They're going to be more and more. Svetlin, one more question. AI Copilot. Is this Microsoft AI Copilot? What is it?
No, not actually. The word Copilot, you can see that word almost everywhere. So what our AI Copilot does is the following. Imagine that there is an incident, and the security analyst goes into that incident to investigate it. And they need some help, because they need to act quickly. Then this AI Copilot is helping them to mitigate that incident. They can ask them, they can ask the AI Copilot, hey, give me here some hints, give me some directions, what I need to do, and then this helps to mitigate the incident.
For everyone here who is looking for to see what exactly it is and how it works, TicTac team, Svetlin, they can show you in the breaks. Moving forward, what are going to be the first AI tools in our platform? There are going to be a couple of them, starting from the cyber chat. Cyber chat is going to be for you, for the businesses. Of course, TicTac, they can give it to you. The cyber chat, the unique thing is that it's going to be trained on your data, staying in your company, in your premises, and taking decisions and helping you to take business decisions, technical decisions, whatever. And this is going to be trained on your data, on your premises again, secure. Second thing is going to be the so-called cyber employee. I was thinking about to put Panos on this picture, but okay, maybe this lady looks like him. Cyber employee, this is going to be an agent that your business can use for your operations. Lead generation, answering emails, replying back to your customers, because you have your business with your customers. And for different industries, it's an amazing functionality that it's coming. For example, hospitality, wellness, medical cabinets, restaurants. If you're in this business, raise your hands, talk with TicTac. Cyber Studio. This is going to be an area where we're going to automate all those functionalities, cyber chat, cyber employee, automation workflows, security, backup, disaster recovery, RMM. Why, Svetlin?
Well, you see here AI agents. So imagine that you have several agents that could help to automate certain things. And you need a platform where you can say, okay, that agent, I need to work with this, and that functionality. This agent will work with that, and that functionality. And then you tailor exactly the agents. Actually, you're giving them the tools so that then you to be able to say, okay, do that for me. And you formulate your prompt in a absolutely natural language.
The idea again is automation, how you're going to automate the whole flows and everything that is happening in your company. From security perspective, from business perspective, and everything related to, even to compliance. Looking into the next functionalities that are going to be with AI, the first one is already released, and this is the AI Copilot software deployment. Second one, safe patching with AI scoring, really important functionalities, Svetlin is going to tell you. And AI-assisted remote access, which is upcoming. This is going to be also in the next couple of months. But looking into the second one, safe patching with AI scoring, why it's important, Svetlin? Do you know some cases that you can mention?
Does anybody know what are we doing to patch the systems? Which systems does Acronis support for vulnerability assessment and patch management? Any guesses?
Windows?
Windows, yeah. Yeah. Something else? Linux, yeah.
Okay.
Mac.
Third party?
But also we support third-party Windows applications. And then for every application that we need to do vulnerability assessment and patch management, we need to make sure that that patch is not compromised, that patch is the right one, and it applies to several conditions in order to be applied. And then this is done in a fully automated way again by the AI.
And this is very important because time to time Microsoft and the rest of the companies, they're releasing patches on a weekly basis. Here you can be sure you see the stability level, stable, minor issues. If you deploy, what's going to happen? Of course, you can take the risk, but you need to do a backup before that, and we have it. Moving forward, 365. 365 is, I would say, one of the mostly used solutions out there. Even we, as a company, we're using Microsoft. But looking into what we do for Microsoft, it's the so-called complete unified protection. Because yes, backup, they have it, it's expensive. Archiving, yep, we have it. And email security, SharePoint, Teams, OneDrive security, scanning of the backups, security posture. This is the so-called all-in-one. You buy one thing, you have complete protection of your M365. But once we look what we are going to do additionally for M365, for your licenses, in the next year, actually it's already released, we have the security posture. Svetlana, what is security posture from our perspective, from Acronis perspective, for 365?
Well, in Microsoft 365, you can configure everything. But if you start doing it manually, then it takes time. Then if you do something today, then maybe you forget what you have done tomorrow. And if several people are working on the same environment, if somebody is doing something, maybe the others do not know. So from time to time, there are security gaps in the environment. And the benefit here is that we have baselines. We have multiple baselines. And in a fully automated way, we map the environment to those baselines. And then the only thing which the administrator needs to do is just to find the red dots and click remediate. And the administrators actually love that functionality.
Super easy. My suggestion is ask the guys to show it to you how it works, especially if you're using Microsoft 365. Two other functionalities, performance efficiency. We're going to make it faster and easy to recover. And really important, there are many requests for self-service recovery. We're going to have it as well. It's planned of the roadmap. Last but not least, Enter-ID backup, deeper native integrations, and the so-called identity threat detection and response. If someone is trying to steal your identity from somewhere and we see impossible travel login from China, Korea, or somewhere, we're going to detect this one and respond. So this is what we're going to do for 365. Of course, many other things, but those are on the high levels. Moving to the third one, data protection. Of course, we need to keep updating and adding more functionalities into our data protection stack. Looking into the roadmap, we already released Azure Virtual Machines agentless protection, Nutanix, Proxmox, Windows on ARM. We're going to have Windows Server 2005 as an application-aware backup, Run VM as a backup from the Proxmox machine. Kubernetes, they were there, but we pulled them a little bit in 2027 at the beginning, so they're also coming. You know what happened with VMware? So if you are already using Proxmox or any other hypervisor, my suggestion is, just use the Acronis to protect this environment. Coming back again to the backups and coming back to the hosted storage in our data centers. What we're going to do, first thing, archival storage. You know the difference between backup and archiving, I'm sure. But Svetlana, how it works, our archiving? What's the difference? What's the unique thing?
In many countries, and especially in Europe, there are many regulations like NIS2, GDPR, and most of those regulations, they require the organizations to keep the data for a very long time period. Imagine, for example, the hospitals, the big X-ray images from the hospital. They need to be kept for years, for 5, 10 years or more. And then if you use backup for that purpose, that's absolutely okay, but it gets more expensive. That's why you need low-cost archival storage where you can upload those data there. And if somebody is asking to get some information, to retrieve the data and to pull it out.
Immutable and very important, encrypted. This is very cheap storage. So if you have big volumes of data, you don't want to use the backup storage because it's more expensive, tell to the guys from TicTac, they're going to show you the archiving functionality. Another really interesting feature, anti-ransomware warranty. This is something that we're going to release as an additional service this year, and you're going to have a dedicated specialist, a recovery specialist, working together with TicTac team to be sure that your data is recoverable. Then, of course, looking forward, we're moving to the backup validation. Instead of doing backup validation only on on-prem hardware, we're going to make it in the cloud. This is also upcoming to ensure recoverability. And last but not least, AI backup scheduler. We're going to show you with AI if there is going to be a bottleneck, bandwidth usage optimization, where you can achieve it, and to have faster and safer backups. Panos, I promise just a few more minutes. Tell me. The book? No, we're not paying something. It's going to be a specialist. It's going to be our team working with you, guaranteeing and ensuring that the data is recoverable. In a case of ransomware, we're going to help to your team to recover the data. Of course, you can do it, but it's going to be it's not related to money. Moving forward, 32110. 10, what is it? Svetlin, the first three?
Yeah, well, this is what I wanted to ask you. Do you know what is 321?
Oops.
You should.
Yeah.
3 copies of the
And then the
data, 2 locations, 2 media, and one of those to be offsite, preferably in the cloud. But then what comes next? So what is the next one and what is the next 0?
Well, the first one, as you said, you know it. 1 and 0. 1 immutable, ransom-proof backup, and 0 errors that are verified. So this is the new rule, 32110. Yeah, maybe there is going to be one more 0 after 1 year, but we're going to make it. So moving forward, cyber frame, hyper-converged infrastructure. What's the case here? If you're using VMware, you know what happened there. In April 2025, they also increased once again, I think, the pricing and the threshold for the compute. If you want to get out from VMware and go with CyberFrame, this is the TicTac infrastructure or our infrastructure delivered by them, and get some virtual machines, talk with the guys. You can host your custom applications. You can have your private cloud for you as a business. And my suggestion is just, again, knock on the door. The guys, they're going to tell you what exactly is CyberFrame. Because we don't have that much time, fifth but not least, it's cybersecurity. I'm super excited here because the first functionality is absolutely amazing. But before that, Maitre, over there, you see it? We got it. So many people, they were asking us, when you're going to have Maitre, when you're going to have Gartner. It's coming. Because we entered the cybersecurity 3-4 years ago. In those 3-4 years ago, we didn't stop. Actually, from 2022, we didn't stop. But Maitre was a milestone. The next milestone is going to be Gartner. So if you still think and ask yourself, Acronis is a great backup solution, can I use them for cybersecurity? The answer is yes. You can use Acronis for EDR, XDR, and MDR with the guys. Talking about the features, the first one, Gen AI, MDR, and threat hunting. Svetlin, Gen AI monitoring, this is the feature that I just mentioned.
You saw the deep fake which is done. Now imagine that in your organization you are allowing the employees and you are using AI. Now imagine that somebody is doing man-in-the-middle attack or credential stealing, and then they try to harm the AI platform from there, from your side. And this is what our agent is doing. One of the things that the agent is doing, 2 things. So one of the things is that it is protecting against harmful prompts that you cannot hurt the AI platform. And the second thing is the DLP. Imagine that, for example, somebody from the organization is taking the table with all of the customers, with the profits, with the details, sending it to AI and telling the AI, okay, I want you to generate me some reports because I need to propose to send this to my boss. So actually they are exposing all of that information, sensitive information outside of the organization. And this is what the agent is doing as a second step. You define the sensitivity, the sensitive data categories, and it is monitoring and preventing those sensitive data to be leaked out.
This is the monitoring, but I'm going to show in the next couple of points what we mean. MDR in-house, yes, Acronis is going to have Acronis MDR, but again, the TicTac team, they do this one, so you can always rely on them as well. So we're amplifying, we're supporting their MDR. Threat hunting, this is also coming with general availability. CM and autonomous SOC. So again, two additional very, very important points. Many people were asking us, and this is what we discussed with Svetlin, you have access to so many different artifacts and data. Why you don't have SIEM? We're going to have it. We're going to have SIEM because for real we work with a lot of data and we are actually having it in a platform. So this is going to be the AKA XDR 2.0 that is going to be announced with AI-driven threat hunting. This is going to be the autonomous SOC supporting the TicTac team to protect your business 24/7. And the last thing, Gen AI data protection and leakage. This is what we were discussing with Svetlin. You can see who from your employees is using Gen AI, where they use it, and what they export, as Svetlin mentioned. You can block, you can detect, but then you can go to your employer and say, hey, why you're exporting confidential data, financial data to OpenAI? It's not allowed. I'll stop here. We're going to be here till the end of the evening, but if we look finally into the platform, this is how it's going to look like. Backup, disaster recovery, cyberframe, Gen AI protection, EDR, XDR, many functionalities that are going to be combined under the same umbrella, where we have the Gen AI models, where we have the training of the cyber applications, and the cyberframe as the infrastructure. And because the presentation is big, and maybe you're asking yourself, hey, what I need to remember? Slav said so many things, but what I need to take with me once we finish the event and bring it to home. Final two things. Please stop with the Frankenstack. Don't get different pieces from different vendors. Why? Because in the end of the day, those different solutions, they don't talk to each other. Maybe they have APIs, maybe they don't have APIs. So the Frankenstack is what you built, maybe you didn't, good for you, as a separate technologies. My suggestion is unified platform, everything is under the single umbrella, and you're safe. This is our recommendation. Thank you so much. We're going to be here.